speaking of football, I want to play this. We played it a couple hours ago. This is Adam Schefter earlier today on our sister station up in Wisconsin, York, with Jen Lade and with Gabe and with Chewy. This is on first rounders and their contracts, specifically Caleb and Roma Dunze still being two of the 5 first-round picks from April's draft that have not signed their contract yet.
They have made it such that these rookie deals are formalities. But Caleb Williams really wants to kind of do his own thing, break the system, try to do things that are atypical. And so that wouldn't surprise me, if his situation lingered a little bit longer than most of these rookie situations that should be, in this day and age, just formalities. Roma Dunze, that'll get done. And it used to be, the Bears did change their front office quite a bit, but the Bears would have their draft picks on the week after the draft. And now these guys are unsigned, but it won't be long, I would imagine, before they have their deals done.
All right, so it wouldn't be long before they have their deals done. But then the first part of that, he talks about Caleb wanting to be atypical and break the system and do things differently. And he said, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes a little bit longer because of that. I guess that doesn't really matter as long as it's before September. What is it, September 9th, whatever they start?
Yeah, it's September 8th.
September 8th, thank you. I guess as long as it's before September 8th, it doesn't really matter, but it's going to be, the longer it goes, you know how this works. They're going to be on Hard Knocks and everything else. It's going to be more of a story, right? All of a sudden, people start writing about it more.
It's not a story until the first day of camp, then it becomes a story.
That's kind of what I mean. Like, if we spill into August.
First day of camp. He's not quarterbacking that Hall of Fame game, getting the first 2 possessions to see what he can or can't do, or the whole first quarter. Because you're going to rest him the 4th game because this is an extra game for you.
Yeah, there's an extra game.
So you give him the first quarter, you give him a half, then you go out and you let him start into the 3rd quarter, and then the 4th quarter, or the 4th game, you shut him down. You got nothing in that 4th game, right?
I would think, but who knows?
There's
the way they did it
then.
last year, who the hell knows?
They made a mistake last year.
Yes, they did.
They were woeful. Do you know what they were in their first 9 games last year?
2-7.
2-7, Carm. 2-7 in the first 9.
Pretty woeful.
They started 0-4.
Yes, they did.
0-4. It was horrific. Horrific. You were planning on playing the Packers, and that's the way you prepared last year.
I know you were.
Oh, they were full of themselves. They're all patting each other on the back. We're great. We're great. We're great. You're not squat until you do it. You won 3 football games the year before. You've come back now. You won 7. You're nothing yet.
Even if he doesn't sign his contract by that first preseason game, he could still play in that game, right, Yerk?
No, he's got to sign a contract before he plays.
Really?
You can't play if you didn't sign. You can't participate unless you sign.
Well, he could practice, though, right?
No.
Really?
No.
Why? I didn't realize
You
this.
can't practice in training camp without a signed contract.
Oh, wow.
Who takes the liability?
So by next week?
Who takes the liability if he goes to practice without a signed contract?
Well, how do you do the offseason? Is it because it's the offseason
the
program?
Off-season. It's always been the offseason
Because you're not
program.
you're not drawing a check unless it's, right?
Well, he's getting a check. They'll get their weekly pay that they would get normally in the offseason.
Oh, okay.
Whatever it
So
is.
whatever the offseason.
Whatever it's been negotiated to.
That's what I mean. That's already
Right.
something that's been set and established.
Right. They probably agreed to something that they both signed where if he got hurt, he would be covered theoretically. But
I guess I didn't
the
realize
start of training camp's the line of demarcation.
I guess like the hold-in guys
Because
never
at that
play,
point, there is no signing off on anything.
So he's got to sign by next. Chris just checked because we were talking about it. Like the rookies go to camp in a week from tomorrow, and is the rest of the
16th.
team?
Yeah, the rest of the team is the 19th.
Is the 19th?
And the 19th is the day that Eberflus will speak. I believe the quarterback will speak if he's
practice,
there.
Chris? Yeah, if he's there.
I can look at it. Hold on.
Look that up. So like in the next 2 weeks or so, you'd think, or the next, not even 2 full weeks, better sign.
Yeah, 8 days. Until rookies report, right? July 16th?
There are 5 rookies that remain from the first round that remain unsigned. They are Caleb, Roma Dunze, J.J. McCarthy, Dallas Turner, and Amarius Mims. 4 of those players are on 2 teams. The Bears' 2 first-round picks and the 2 first-round picks of the Minnesota Vikings.
The first practice is the next day, July 20th,
so
Saturday.
The 20th is the first practice.
Yeah.
A week? Oh, my God. It's
it's
less
here.
than 2 weeks.
It's here, guys.
It's here.
And they practice for 4 consecutive days, the 20th through the 23rd. And then the Wednesday they have off.
So when does it become a story? Like you said, if he's not signed by the first day of training camp?
Oh, yeah. That's when it's the story.
There's no breaking the system, Caleb. This is it.
Well, no, we'll see. We'll
The
see what he
system
wants to do.
The system is.
Yeah.
You're a rookie with really not NIL. Like, okay, so you made some NIL money, great.
He's got a little cushion.
You got a little cushion. You're not going to sacrifice a season or seasons worth of play, of accrued seasons in this league, and just live off your NIL forever. If you're not playing football anywhere, guess what happens to NIL? There's no NIL when you're no longer the quarterback at USC and you're not in the NFL.
If the Bears,
No NIL.
If you look at the Bears as a swine, a pig, how many McClaskeys do you think are suckling off the teat of that pig? How many do you think are? I'm asking you. What do they got? 40
I was gonna
family
say
members?
40-ish.
40 family members?
40.
Everybody want a little piece of the
Grandkids.
pie all the
40
time?
was the number I was thinking.
Grandkids, great-grandkids, all types of stuff. Everybody goes,
Yeah.
everybody wanting their little piece of the pie, Carm. Do you think they're looking to add somebody else that wants a 1% cut of everything that's going on?
No, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you're not breaking any system.
Especially not with a family-owned franchise.
Like, sign your rookie contract.
Yeah.
Don't make everybody sweat. So I guess, like you said, they've got till next Friday, right?
Yeah.
Countdown's on.
Countdown is on.
I guess
But-
for some reason I foolishly was thinking, like, well, he could still play.
So did you
or
know
go
that
to camp? But
like last week, each NFL team got cut their check of the share of last
they?
year's revenues?
Did they?
$404 million.
that's nice.
Plus a $20 million check.
Nice.
That $20 million check is from regular ticket revenues.
Nice.
That the share is for around
the
the league.
share for the league.
So that's $424 million that was sent to the Chicago Bears.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
How about that?
Who's the last holdout from the first round? Was it Roquan? But I guess that's right. Like, Roquan wasn't practicing as he was holding out.
Right. Yeah.
Was Roquan the last first round holdout? It seems like it.
For the Bears, yeah.
Yeah, for the Bears, right? Because he didn't like the offset language.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I don't know.
definitely didn't practice.
I sort of like I'm so delusional on Caleb, like just drinking the Kool-Aid on how awesome this is all going to be. I was like,
Yeah.
I wasn't really thinking.
I don't
clearly.
mind it. I don't mind he's crossing the T's, dotting the I's, and making sure everything's the way he wants
But
it.
as long as it's done by the time camp starts.